This isn't the Wild West. I want a divorce, I think. Well, maybe not. Actually, I'm sure I do. Maybe. Oh, heck, I don't even know. Well, I just can't keep living this way. I definitely want to get away from them. We absolutely cannot keep living together right now. But if one of us is moving out of our home, I need to have something in place on paper with all the details so that there's not going to be a free-for-all. This isn't the Wild West. I want to know when we're going to each have time with the kids, who's going to pay for what, what's going to happen to our finances, retirement accounts, and the house and all that stuff. How can I have all that certainty without getting divorced? Maybe I should just pull the plug now and get divorced. The longer we're together, the more stuff we're going to need to deal with later on down the road if we don't do it now. Jeez, it's all so confusing. Hey, does that sound like you? Do you find yourself in anything I just said? You feel like your marriage is pretty much over. You want to establish your own life. You want to separate everything apart from each other, including your property, your assets, your debts. And you want to figure out what to do about custody, but you're not 100% sure that divorce is the right answer. Well, you're not a strange bird. A lot of people find themselves in your situation, and that's what today's video is about: legal separation versus divorce. In Georgia, the actual term for legal separation is a separate maintenance action, but for simplicity, I'm going to just call it a legal separation today. So legal separation and divorce seem pretty similar, but they serve different purposes and they have distinct differences, so I'll explain, and I'll hopefully clear up some of your questions and concerns. Sound good? Okay, so legal separation is like hitting the pause button on your marriage. You're still legally married, but you're living completely separate lives as if you're divorced. Now, this arrangement could provide breathing room and time for both parties to sort out their thoughts and feelings without the finality of a divorce hanging permanently over your head. So what exactly does legal separation entail? Well, similar to divorce, legal separation involves resolving key issues such as division of assets and debts, child custody and parenting time arrangements, child support, spousal support or alimony, healthcare and insurance coverage, and living arrangements. And just like in a divorce, these matters need to be addressed and legally documented during a legal separation. It's about establishing clear guidelines and boundaries for both parties as they navigate through their separate lives. However, with a legal separation, you're still legally married. So that means you can resume the marriage at any time if you want to reconcile, but it also means you can't remarry until you get a divorce, which can complicate matters if you meet somebody new or want to just move on with your life. On the other hand, divorce is a legal termination of a marriage. Once it's finalized, you're free to go your separate ways, but if you have second thoughts, that means you'd have to actually get remarried. So why might somebody choose legal separation over divorce, or vice versa, divorce over legal separation? Well, it depends on the circumstances. Legal separation could be the right choice if you're not quite ready to call it quits on your marriage, but you need some space and some time to figure things out. You want to have the reassurance of knowing that if you do decide to get divorced, everything is already worked out and you simply need to cut that straight. It allows for time apart to assess whether reconciliation is possible or if divorce is the best option, and it can provide legal protections for both parties while they navigate through this uncertain time. Divorce, on the other hand, offers finality and closure if you know that's what you want. It's the end game, the legal termination of the marriage. And once the divorce is finalized, both parties are free to move forward and start fresh. So in a nutshell, legal separation provides breathing room and time to reassess the marriage, while divorce offers finality and closure. Both have their pros and cons, and it's crucial to weigh your options carefully before making any decisions. So if you're considering either one of these, it's essential to seek guidance from a qualified family law and divorce attorney who can provide personalized advice based on your specific situation to help you figure out which is the right one for you. Now, the good news is that you can flip a divorce to a legal separation or a legal separation into a divorce. They're pretty much identical right up until the time that the judge signs off on either the order of separate maintenance, which is a legal term for the process in Georgia, or the final judgment and decree of divorce. The most important thing to remember in everything I've said today and in all my videos is this: life is too short to stay in something that is not bringing you happiness. There is no award given out for how long you can endure unhappiness, and whether it's a divorce or a legal separation, take the steps necessary to get out of an unhappy situation. It's your life, and you only have one ticket on this ride, so make the decision that's going to make you happy. You're not living for other people's opinions and other people's happiness. You're living for yourself, so make the most of it. Hey, thanks for watching this video. Be sure to click subscribe, like, follow, and turn on the alerts so that you'll get notified when we post our newest videos. Please share these videos, leave us some comments, ask us questions, tell us what other topics you'd like for me to talk about. Join our Facebook group at Georgia Divorce and Custody for more information. And as always, I look forward to seeing you on the next video.